Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit subscribe. It's right here. Hit the little bell. It turns on notifications and lets you know when I have uploaded a new vlog. I'm going to start things off first by apologizing. It's been a little over a month since I posted a vlog, and a lot has changed. A lot has happened. Nothing actually has changed. A lot has happened, and I know that's kind of a generic, like, welcome to the vlog. Sorry, things have changed, things have happened, and all that. But in this in this instance, it is very truthful. So the Saturday after Thanksgiving, because I was supposed to go to a hockey game that night, and I missed a couple of hockey games because of all of this, and I missed the time at Disney at Christmas because of all of this. Anyways, Saturday after Thanksgiving, I woke up in the middle of the night with horrific pain. Hold on one second. Sorry, that was weird. I normally sneeze in threes, so excuse me. So I woke up, I had a piece of cheesecake before I went to bed, because it was pumpkin cheesecake because it was Thanksgiving. And about 30 minutes later or so, 45 minutes later, I woke up in horrific pain, like horrible pain right below my breastbone and on the right side of my body. It was really bad. I thought maybe I was having, and this is gonna sound funny, and you're probably gonna get all like, what are you didn't why you call 911? But so I Googled everything. I was afraid I was having a heart attack. The first instinct should have been to call 911, right? But no, I went on Google because I have a medical degree from Google. But anyways, so I'm convinced I wasn't having a heart attack. Number one, it wasn't in the right place. Number two, I didn't have a single one of the other symptoms. Now, I would like to say that if I was having symptoms, I would have called 911, but I was fairly certain that I wasn't having, it didn't feel like, well, I mean, not that I know what a heart attack feels like, but it didn't feel like a heart attack. Whatever, right? So about an hour and a half, 2 hours, the pain started tapering off. It was constant nonstop pain for about 2 hours. Didn't want to wake my husband up because he was tired. Thanksgiving at my job, my real job with the puppies, is insane. So I had been working a lot, and he had been helping every once in a while, and working at his job, so he was really tired. So I didn't want to wake him up. And then it went away, and I just wrote it off as just something really weird happening with my body one time, and I made a note of it, you know, mental note, and actually in my planner to ask my doctor the next time I saw him. So I wasn't hungry, obviously, for breakfast, and then my stomach was kind of iffy, so I didn't want to eat lunch, but we were going to the hockey game that night, and I decided to go ahead and eat lunch. And then so I had lunch, and the same exact thing happened, and it was worse. It was much worse. So, you know, I went to go lay down, and at this point I was really scared because, like, this is the second time it's happened. And I was talking to my husband, I'm like, you know, Terry, I don't know what's going on with my body. This is really bad. And I made a decision not to, obviously, not to even try to get ready for the hockey game, and instead to hit the emergency room because the pain was not going away. At least last time it tapered off. This time it was constant. It was not tapering off. I gave it an hour and a half. Laid down. Every time I laid down, it hurt worse. When I sat up, it was okay. When I stood up, I mean, it wasn't okay. It just was better than when I laid down. So at that point, I was like, you know, this is something could be pretty serious. I need to go to the emergency room. I'm a little afraid. Got to the emergency room. They ran a couple of tests. Admitted me immediately and scheduled me for emergency surgery to remove my gallbladder. Woo! Right? So because it was the weekend and because there was so much trauma down in the operating room, there were so many trauma cases coming in, they put off my surgery for a while, actually. I was in the hospital until that Wednesday. So everything's fine now. I had a whole lot of incisions and a lot of pain. They kept me on a combination of morphine and Dilaudid when I was in the hospital. And then as soon as I was released, they gave me Tylenol, which, you know, I understand. I do and I don't. You know, I was coming off of surgery. I had a lot of incisions. I have no history whatsoever of any kind of opioid use or anything like that. I needed to come home with some serious meds, you know. It was bad. So the doctor also told me right before, when we were talking about surgery, that it would only be a few days recovery, not to worry, I'd be back at work. So my sister went into work for me. You know, my sister and I own the business together. She made the schedule for the next, she really took care of everything. I was scheduled to come back then. So I had the week after Thanksgiving off and then the week after that off. Because once the doctor found out what I did for a living, you know, working with 60 to 80, 90, 100 pound dogs, he was real quick to tell me, do not go back to work. So right after I got home from surgery, I got the flu, like a really bad case of the flu. I was throwing up and just, oh my gosh, it was awful. And so of course, throwing up after abdominal surgery, you end up with busted stitches. So I had to go back to the doctor and get restitched, and it was all just not fun. And then, so at that point, it had been a couple of weeks and I was sick all of Christmas, like horribly sick. Oh, my battery's gonna die. Hopefully it won't die. If it does, I'll just put a new one in and go. So I was sick for Christmas, like really sick. It took 2 Z-Packs to get through this flu. So I was sick for probably 3 weeks. So I didn't do a vlog, not only because I was sick, but because I had no voice. Like, you could barely understand me. And it was like this. I didn't want to do that. You know, it wasn't good. You guys wouldn't have been able to understand me, and I wouldn't have felt good. So here we are, January 6th, and we are back. I mean, we've been back, but now we're back on the vlog. We're back doing fun things. You see the headband I made? Darth Vader. So, you know, of course it's Star Wars. But, so hopefully we're back to 2 vlogs a week. And we can go from there. We're back to lightning games. We're on a winning streak right now. We need to continue. I'm not going to tomorrow's game. Tuesday games are really hard for me to go to, so we typically sell them. But I'm going to Thursday night, and then I'm going to on Tuesday, like the following Tuesday, a week from tomorrow, with my dad. Yay, I'm so excited. I love going to hockey games with my dad. Actually, I like doing everything with my dad, but hockey games are really fun. So it's going to be just a short little vlog, because things are back kicking and things are back insane, and good things are going on. I believe in my heart of hearts that 2020 is going to be an amazing year, 2019 was a rough year in this household. We had a lot. We lost our black lab in January. She was 13. Brought me to my knees. I lost a lot. I lost a few, close friends. I lost my grandmother, and I had 2 major surgeries last year. One in February and one in December. I mean, yeah, actually it was in December by the time it happened. The end of November, beginning of December. So last year was very difficult. This year is going to be amazing. I have some 2020 resolutions. I'm going to save money. Already started. I've only been to Starbucks 4 times this year. 5 times this year. 5. So we're going to eliminate Starbucks. We're not going to eliminate it because I don't want to go crazy and like die. But so we're cutting way back on Starbucks. Trying to cut back on everything, really. I just want to I just want to challenge myself a little bit and try to do it, you know. I am going to meet up with Pam, Pam and Sterling and Sterling and Journey are, they don't know, well, Pam and I have talked about it. Sterling doesn't know it yet. Well, I mean, he kind of knows it, but he doesn't realize how serious it is. They are definitely coming down to visit this year. Pam and I are going to gang up on our husbands, and it's going to happen. Also, I'm hoping to go to North Carolina a few times. Probably, I usually go twice. I would like to try to go 3 times. And in doing that, spend 1 day with Pam and her family. That's another goal. And then another goal of mine is to take care of myself, self-care. I feel that I am no good to anybody at work, at home, everywhere if I don't take care of myself. Last year, like I said, was a rough year. I did not take care of myself very well as far as self-care goes. I was fine medically, of course. I had a lot of medical care last year because of everything, but this I feel is going to be very important. I want to be a better person. I want to be a better human. I want to be a better wife. I want to be a better daughter. I want to be a better boss. I want to be better at everything this year. I want to just be a better me. I want to try to look more on the bright side of things and see the good. I want to just be better, like a better human. So I'm working on that. So far, I know it's only the 6th. So far, so good. And I just want to grow my craft business and my crafty time. I really do. By this point, I was gonna have everything set up in my store, have my store set up. But like I said, things have taken a back burner to health. But we're doing good now. So, but also in doing good means I'm working a lot more at my real job, which means crafting time is a little shorter, but whatever, I will make it work. So a huge shout out to my family, my mom, my dad, my sister, my husband, my best friend, and then Pam and Angela and my newest friend through them, Jessica. Thank you guys, all of you, so much for helping me through this. I couldn't have done it without you. Daily phone calls and texts asking how I'm doing. My sister going into work for me and taking care of that. My husband's amazing, you guys, absolutely amazing. He has helped me so much. And I know that's part of being married. I know it's part of being in a couple. I know it's part of all of that, but he does it with no complaint and from the goodness of his heart. It never makes me feel bad about it. This whole year, last year, the whole year, he was my rock. He's just amazing. Just trust me on that. You guys probably will never see him. You'll hear him talk every once in a while, but he's truly just amazing. You'll never get to know him on this channel, which is very sad to me, but is what it is, right? So anyways, I've talked for 13 minutes and 30 seconds. Ooh, super bright, super dark. Things that entertain me, I guess. So anyways, I've talked your ear off. Hopefully we'll get a tutorial going. I've got a few half filmed. And like I said, life kind of went, it just stopped. Not by my choice, obviously. But sometimes when you have to have emergency surgery, you just have to have an emergency surgery. And everything just kind of halts. So anyways, it's good to see you guys. I apologize, it's been so long, and here we go back on to a week. So I appreciate you guys coming in. I appreciate you guys being understanding, and like I said, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, give me some thumbs up, leave me a comment below. I appreciate you all so much. Thanks so much, and have a great Monday night. Bye guys.